Hey, Christ the King. I want to let you know about the start of our ministry year, which is this Sunday, and a focus that our staff is inviting you to have, for all of us to have as a church family this year, and we're calling it a life of worship. Now, if you were to hear from a friend that a church down the street had really great worship, what would you imagine that friend is telling you? I think a lot of us would imagine that our friend is saying that the church down the street has really great music or really high production value in their music, or their music stirs up our emotions. And that's great. Music that stirs up our emotions, music that has high production value is wonderful, but that's not all worship is. Worship is so much more than that. At Christ the King, we believe that man was made to glorify God and to enjoy Him forever, which is just another way of saying that mankind was made to worship. And so we believe that everyone, whether they're Christian or not a Christian, worships something or someone. The question that we want to explore with you is, what or who are you worshiping, and how is that worship forming you as a person? Because it absolutely is. Whatever we worship could form us to experience more guilt and fear and anxiety, or what we worship might form us to experience more love and grace and hope in the midst of suffering. This is what we believe worshiping the Lord Jesus Christ does, and that's why we want to focus on this year as a church family. This Sunday is our ministry year's launch, and as you come into Christ the King, you'll see in the gathering hall all the ministries of Christ the King with tables set up and with leaders of those ministries ready to tell you about how you can get plugged into the ministry life of Christ the King. And all of these ministries are going to be focused this year on how can we be formed as worshipers of the Lord Jesus Christ. I look forward to seeing you this Sunday at Christ the King. So see y'all then.